In light of what we looked at yesterday, we're looking at verses 12 to 18 of Philippians 2, and we get the command to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. This complex and beautiful command is explained by Paul in the following verses. He lays out a concrete path of how to do that. The heart behind the command is to make your salvation real in life, to show it. If we do believe in the Jesus who in humility became obedient to death, and the Jesus who is exalted to the highest place, well, Paul says then that should define our lives. In verse 14, he says, do everything without grumbling or arguing. This may seem a simple and trivial command, but in his next words it leads to something beautiful. So that you may become blameless and pure, children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky as you hold firmly to the word of life. Aren't these amazing words that should define the life of the Christian? We live in a world where it's so much easier to grumble and argue than to refrain and become blameless and pure. If you're anything like me, you've already grumbled today. But throughout this book, we get the repeated command to rejoice. I say it again, rejoice. It is difficult to be joyful and grumble in the same sentence. Let's make that our prayer for today, that we'll be made more like Jesus, that we would shine among them like stars in the sky. What would it look like for you today to work out your salvation to those around you? Your family, co-workers, friends, even strangers on the street. Let's strive today to be characterized by the one who saved us, to work out our salvation for his glory, the Lord Jesus.